Hai guys, welcome back to my channel. Jumpa lagi dengan saya Vicky Himpong. Aku berharap kalian semua berada dalam keadaan yang sehat selalu. Video kali ini kita akan melihat bagaimana seorang gitaris pro melakukan reaksi kepada Mas AlipBaTa di lagu covernya yang berjudul Bohemian Rhapsody. Kita akan sama-sama melihat keseruannya di sana karena ini akan sangat berbeda, sangat mengedukasi karena yang mereaksi adalah pemain gitar. Untuk itu, without any further ado, jika teman-teman ingin menyaksikan original video, linknya di deskripsi. Let's jump to the video guys and let's do this.
Jack here, JBF Music and Guitar Lessons, and what I've got for you here is another one of these reaction analysis type videos. If you want to see my first time listening to this amazing guitar player, you can check that with the eye up there. It says, rather beautiful arrangement of My Heart Will Go On. Got Bohemian Rhapsody fingerstyle by Queen here, so I'm really keen to hear what the guy can do with this song. So I've got my guitar in hand. The idea is I'll be able to analyse some of the stuff that's going on, kind of break it down and maybe explain it a little bit too. So let's hop. Nice. Cool. So basically what he's doing is he's taking the essentially kind of 4-part harmony that Queen did. So that's each member singing a different note and he's converting it into a chord. So you're getting this nice rich sound. That last thing he did there was really cool. He used a string as a drone. So you can see it here. So he's letting that note ring out underneath the chords when he changes them. Beautiful touch. Nice. Making it more vocal by these little slides he's doing. Oh, nice, man. Beautiful. Nice bit of vibrato, harmonics, genius. Nice. Okay. As low as I am to pause this, I want to explain what's going on there. He's doing artificial harmonics. I'll break this down later in the lesson so I don't disrupt the flow too much, but he's basically using his finger to get a kind of hidden note up here, and it has this really lovely shimmer to it. So it's not just a showman thing, he's using a technique which is quite difficult to do. Tommy Emmanuel's version of Somewhere Over the Rainbow, he uses this to great effect as well in the intro. Oh, I do want to say, just before we get back to it, a lot of these videos get demonetized, so if you enjoy this and kind of learning from these, I feel like chucking some money in the tip jar. I'll put my Patreon link down below. Or if you don't want to do that, if you do, they'll subscribe, the notifications, comments and likes, they're fantastic for the algorithm and a huge help to the channel in general, so anything like that is greatly appreciated. Did one beyond the fretboard. Madness. Nice. Did this before. He's using his pinky to get rhythm. So his little fingers imitating the snare drum. It's coming on the 2nd and 4th beats. Using the finger again for the snare. So 1, 2, 3, 4, where you'd expect that snare to be. Nice little bluesy fills. Good. Stretchy chords, man. Great control and dynamics here. So by that I mean he's able to hammer on notes and also pick them, make it sound really even. No way. Solo back. That was ridiculous. He was playing Brian May's solo while still playing the the bass line or the chords underneath the song, so we knew, that is next level stuff. Okay. watch his thumb, that's where he's doing like the root note, that's the kind of chord, the music that's going on underneath the solo, and then he's just letting rip with his fantastic bit of fingerstyle picking. Savage. Oh man, his arrangement skills are remarkable. So with the Magnifico, when it happens in the video and you know all the kind of faces come back, the vocals spill into each other, so instead of it being like co oh 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 oh, they kind of overlap, and he's letting that happen here with the chord he's chosen, with the chord voicing, right? Brilliant. Adding in little harmonies to make the lines pop. It's amazing how it sounds so much like the song. There we go. Bringing that kind of fake snare back in. Such a unique way of approaching the guitar. I've not heard arrangements like this before. Great steady timing throughout. A tempo shift coming up. It's not just like being able to play them as well as is, it's being able to figure out all the moving parts and how you're going to put it together. So many challenges involved in this type of playing. Amazing, amazing stuff. So much of the song in. Cheeky little artificial harmonic, turn it up. Smashed it. Okay, so like before, he's got his capo on the first fret. I'm not too sure if this is so he can play in the same key as the original song or if there's another reason. So if you know better than me, fire it down in the comments. But basically, what this is doing is making this the new open string. So it just bumps everything up one semitone higher. And what I want to look at was the artificial harmonics he did there. So the easiest way to, I'll explain how you get an artificial harmonic first and then show how you use them a little bit in context. So let's just say we take this open string here, this D. What we can do is we can go all the way up an octave, so it'd be this 13th fret here. There's 12 notes in an octave, right? So we can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and then the octave would be here. You can hear it's the same note. So what he's doing, rather than just playing the note with his finger, you get that sound, he's resting his finger very lightly above the fret wire. You can hear the difference in timbre and difference in tonal textures. So the normal note compared to the harmonic, it's like a softer, kind of slightly more mellow. Almost sounds a bit like an oboe or something like that. So that's the technique. I've probably broken this down before in more detail so you can get that lesson to that with the I have there. And also if this guitar stuff is boring you and you just want more kind of reaction stuff, so I'll put a link to the playlist up there as well. But let's take a look at how he uses this. So here's a part that's a bit like... Right, so I'll break down what he's doing. He's basically got, if you know your open chords, like an F shape here, okay? So we got that on the 8th fret, the D string, 7th fret on the G, and 6th fret on the B. So we're just going to play the 6 and 7 on the B, move that down a semitone, and back up. So you have this. Okay, so the way he's playing this is he's thumbing the open A string, which is an A sharp because we've got the capo on, and he's playing this little chord but at the same time going down a semitone, and then sliding back up, right? So you get this a bit slower. what it looks to me like he's doing after this, but he's using his thumb to play this 8th fret here. So you bring down your 3rd finger, play that 8th fret on the D string, thumbing the G string, just the same fret. Then he's taking his finger and putting it over what would be the 20th fret here on the B string, just lightly over the fret wire. You take your little finger simultaneously. This is just like one part of the song. This is how intricate this type of arrangement is, right? You put your little finger down on this 8th fret, you hover your index finger over this fret wire on the 20th fret, and you pick it with your thumb. Right? So instead of holding it down, you get this lovely little harmonic, okay? So he's doing that. Over to the D string where we're holding this note down, so we're going to pick the 20th fret here. So again, finger just above the fret wire, picking it with my thumb. And then what we're going to do is lift up the little finger, right? Lift up the 4th finger. So we're now fretting the 6th fret here, and we're going to move to the 18th fret on the B string. Same idea, index finger is resting just above the fret wire, lightly on the string, you don't want to push down too hard. And you're just going to pluck that with your thumb. Right? So slowly, that little part is then probably back down to this note here to wrap it up, that 20th fret on the D string. So I'll put all of that together. I'll keep it relatively slow, but I won't talk through it this time, okay? And again. Beautiful part writing, isn't it? Click that if you want to see me analysing and reacting to and also playing some of AlipBaTa's amazing songs. Check out that for more reactions. Hit subscribe if you want to keep up to date with the channel or share your support, but take it.
Oke guys, demikian reaksinya. Teman-teman bisa melihat bagaimana sangat menyenangkan jika seorang yang paham akan gitar melakukan reaksi kepada Mas AlipBaTa, karena ada banyak edukasi di sana, ada wawasan yang dimana dia berikan kepada kita, memberikan sedikit analisanya tentang permainan Mas AlipBaTa, tentang teknik-teknik yang ada, yang dimana itu aku pikir sangat bermanfaat jika ada teman-teman alipers yang bingung apa yang dimainkan, teknik apa yang dipakai oleh Mas AlipBaTa, kok bisa seperti ini, kok bisa seperti itu. Akhirnya dia jelaskan. Untuk itu aku berharap kalian semua bisa mendapatkan manfaat dari reaksinya. Jangan lupa untuk memberikan dia support, kalian jangan lupa untuk memberikan dukungan. So thank you so much for watching this video. Saya Vicky pamit, see you and God bless guys. Bye.